So now I would like to explain about the capacitance. So the capacitance is a property of the capacitor. So capacitor means if two conducting materials separated by the dielectric material is called capacitor. So it having the property of the capacitance. The capacitance is represented by C, units are farads, and this is capacitance symbol. So capacitance equals to formula charge by voltage. C equals to Q by V. So the capacitor stores the electrical charge in the form of electric field. So the purpose of the capacitor, it stores the electric charge in the form of electric field. In capacitor, the charge resides only on the surface of the conductor, or the charge stores on surface of the conductor. So capacitor means the conducting surfaces or conductors separated by the dielectric materials. So capacitor stores the electrical charge in the form of electric field. So this charge is stored on surface of the conductor. So not inside the dielectric material. The capacitor stores the charge on surface of the conductor. So capacitor in series connection, then the 1 by C equivalent. C equivalent means the equivalent capacitance value equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 up to 1 by Cn. If capacitors are connected in parallel connection, in that case the equivalent capacitance equals to C1 plus C2 up to Cn. So next one, the parallel plate capacitor. So parallel plate capacitor derivation. A parallel plate capacitor is shown in figure. So this is one parallel plate capacitor. It consists of two metallic plates. These two metallic plates separated by a distance of d. So the space between plates is filled with a dielectric material. So the dielectric material permittivity equals to epsilon. So we know that the capacitor is nothing but two conducting surfaces separated by the dielectric material. Here these two are plate 1 and plate 2 are conducting materials. So within these conducting plates, a dielectric material is filled. This dielectric material permittivity equals to epsilon. So assume the lower plate carries a positive charge and charge density equals to rho s. So it is conducting surface, so it is having the surface charge density, it is a positive charge. The lower plate is positive charge. So this plate charge density equals to rho s. The upper plate carries a negative charge. The upper plate charge equals to negative, so with a surface charge density minus rho s. So the plate 1 is placed in z equals to 0. Okay, place 1 located at z equals to 0. So this is one Cartesian coordinate system. In Cartesian coordinate system, the coordinates are x coordinate, y coordinate and z coordinate. Here the lower plate located at z equals to 0 plane or xy plane. Hence it is normal to it is z direction. So while upper plate is in z equals to d parallel to xy plane. So this is upper plate, it is located at z equals to d. So the distance between plate 1 and plate 2 is d. Let the A is area of cross section of the plate. So now the electric field intensity due to surface type of charge or sheet charge equals to, we know that formula E bar equals to rho s by 2 epsilon. Here two plates are there. So first plate having positive charge, negative plate having, the second plate having negative charge. So we know that general formula E bar equals to rho s by 2 epsilon. So now find, here two plates are there. So find electric field intensity separately due to these two plates. So first due to plate 1. This is a positive plate. So charge density equals to rho s. So first plate electric field intensity equals to rho s by 2 epsilon and its direction. So generally here positive charge is located. So in this direction the electric field lines are produced. In this direction the electric field lines are produced by the positive charge. So we are finding inside the capacitor the electric field intensity. So in this direction we have to find the electric field intensity. So this direction means it is the z-axis direction. Z-axis unit vector equals to Az bar. So positive plate electric field intensity E1 bar equals to rho s by 2 epsilon Az bar. So similarly electric field intensity due to negative sheet of charge. So negative sheet of charge is plate 2. Okay. So within the capacitor we have to find the electric field intensity. So within the capacity means in this direction, downward direction. So downward direction means the unit vector is minus Az bar. So in this direction means upward direction means positive z-axis. Downward direction means negative z-axis. So negative z-axis unit vector equals to minus Az bar. So finally the electric field intensity due to negative plate or plate 2 equals to minus rho s by 2 epsilon. It is a negative charge. So surface charge density equals to minus rho s. Minus rho s by 2 epsilon, unit vector equals to minus Az bar. So finally it equals to rho s by 2 epsilon into Az bar. So now the total electric field intensity inside the capacitor or inside the dielectric material is E bar. E bar equals to E1 bar plus E2 bar. By adding these two, we get total electric field intensity inside the capacitor. So E bar equals to rho s by 2 epsilon Az bar plus rho s by 2 epsilon Az bar. Finally E bar equals to rho s by epsilon Az bar. Units are volts per meters. So now find the potential difference. So we know that capacitance equals to formula C equals to Q by V. C equals to Q by V. By finding Q and V separately and by substituting these two in C equals to Q by V formula, finally we get the capacitance. So to find the voltage, first we have to find the electric field intensity. So we find electric field intensity inside the dielectric material E bar. Next, by using this electric field intensity, find potential difference voltage. Potential difference or voltage. So we know that the relation V equals to minus integral negative plate to positive plate. Negative plate to positive plate E bar dot dl bar. This is the relation between voltage and electric field intensity. So it equals to integral, here negative plate is upper plate, positive plate is lower plate. So integral rho s by epsilon Az bar dot dl bar. So it is a Cartesian coordinate system. We know that in Cartesian coordinate system, the differential length vector dl bar equals to dx into ax bar plus dy into ay bar plus dz into az bar. So now substitute here dl bar vector. Finally we get V equals to minus integral upper plate distance equals to d, lower plate distance equals to 0, rho s by epsilon into az bar dot dl bar equals to dx into ax bar plus dy into ay bar plus dz into az bar. Here Az bar dot Ax bar equals to 0, Az bar dot Ay bar equals to 0 and Az bar dot Az bar equals to 1. So V equals to integral, so here minus, if we convert integration from 0 to t, then minus will come, minus into minus plus, so plus integral 0 to d, rho s by epsilon, Az bar dot Az bar equals to 1. So remaining terms equals to 0, so only this term will present into dz. Okay, the dot product of other unit vectors equals to 0. Okay, same unit vectors equals to 1. So here Az bar dot Ax bar term equals to 0, Az bar dot Ay bar term equals to 0, Az bar dot Az bar equals to 1. So we get this expression V equals to integral 0 to d, rho s by epsilon into dz, or it equals to rho s by epsilon, integral dz equals to z, limits from 0 to d. By substituting limits, it equals to rho s by epsilon d minus 0, d minus 0 equals to d. Now capacitance C equals to Q by V. So C equals to Q by V equals to rho s into d by epsilon. So here charge is surface type of charge. So Q equals to surface charge density into area, rho s into A, divided by rho s into d by epsilon. Here rho s cancel. It equals to epsilon into A by d. So the capacitance C equals to epsilon into A by d farads. Okay, this is the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor, and we know that epsilon is electrical permittivity. Epsilon equals to epsilon naught into epsilon r. So the final equation, capacitance C equals to epsilon into A by d, or it equals to epsilon naught into epsilon r into A by d. Units are farads. So next one, the capacitance of a spherical capacitor. So another derivation, the capacitance of a spherical capacitor. So consider a spherical capacitor. Okay, this is one spherical capacitor. This is inner sphere and this is outer sphere. Okay, so inner sphere radius equals to A meters, outer sphere radius equals to B meters. So the radius of the outer sphere is B. So where, okay, while that of inner sphere radius equals to A. Here B greater than A. So the region between the spheres, okay, the region between inner sphere and outer sphere filled with a dielectric material having permittivity epsilon. So assume the inner sphere is a positive charge and outer sphere is a negative charge. So now we have to find the, so same process, first we have to find the electric field intensity inside the dielectric material. Next to find the voltage by using the relation between voltage and electric field intensity. So find the voltage. Next to formula capacitance C equals to Q by V. So finally we get the capacitance formula. So first to find the electric field intensity inside the dielectric material. Okay. So consider Gaussian surface as a sphere of radius. Here inner Okay, inside the dielectric material we have to find the electric field intensity. So inside the dielectric material we have to draw a Gaussian surface. Here type of charge is inner charge type is sphere charge. So we have to consider a spherical Gaussian surface inside the dielectric material, and the spherical Gaussian surface radius equals to r meters. Okay. So by applying Gauss law, finally we get the electric field intensity. Already we derived the electric field due to a sphere or spherical charge. E bar equals to q by 4 pi epsilon r square into ar bar whole per meters. Okay, this is the electric field intensity inside the dielectric material. So next one, the potential difference. So potential difference is represented by V. So V equals to formula minus integral negative plate to positive plate E bar dot dl bar, or it equals to minus negative plate distance equals to B, positive plate distance equals to A. So minus integral B to A, E bar equals to q by 4 pi epsilon r square into r bar dot dl bar. So here type of coordinate system, spherical coordinate system. Here ar bar is there, so just write dl bar, ar bar component value. In spherical coordinate system, the differential length vector ar bar component equals to dr into ar bar. So if we write total expression also, the other terms become 0. So the dot product of other into vectors equals to 0. Automatically the other terms becomes 0. Only this ar bar term will present. So only in formula only use ar bar term. So dl bar equals to dr into ar bar, and v equals to minus integral b to a q by 4 pi epsilon r square into ar bar dot dl bar equals to dr into ar bar, or it equals to minus of b to a ar bar dot ar bar equals to 1. So q by 4 pi epsilon r square into dr. So next v equals to minus q by 4 pi epsilon integral b to a 1 by r square into dr, or it equals to minus q by 4 pi epsilon integral 1 by r square equals to minus 1 by r b to a. Here minus into minus plus q by 4 pi epsilon. By substituting limits we get 1 by a minus 1 by b. So capacitance E equals to q by v, formula we know that. So it equals to q by v equals to q by 4 pi epsilon 1 by a minus 1 by b. Here q cancelled. So it equals to 4 pi epsilon by 1 by a minus 1 by b farads. So the capacitance of a spherical capacitor C equals to 4 pi epsilon by 1 by a minus 1 by b farads. Okay. So next one, the capacitance of a single sphere. So for example, in this case the outer sphere is absent, only inner sphere is present. So in that case, with respect to infinity sphere, we have to find the capacitance derivation. So directly by substituting B equals to infinity in this expression, so we get the capacitance of a single spherical sphere. If a single spherical sphere radius equals to A, then the capacitance of a single spherical sphere equals to 4 pi epsilon by 1 by a minus 1 by infinity, or it equals to 4 pi epsilon a. So if a sphere radius equals to b, in that case capacitance E equals to 4 pi epsilon b. Okay. If two sphericals are present, in that case this is the formula. If only one spherical cell is present, in that case with respect to infinity we have to find the capacitance value. So the other term becomes 0. Here b equals to 0. So for example, only one sphere is present, that sphere radius equals to a. So with respect to infinity we have to find the capacitance value. So substitute b equals to infinity in this expression. So we get C equals to 4 pi epsilon by 1 by a minus 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity equals to 0. So capacitance E equals to 4 pi epsilon a farads.